Leading the parade, ladies and gentlemen, courtesy of the Stratford Fire Department, Captain Foltz. Our first 8th grade graduate for 2020 COVID style is Jaylee Norell Angelica. Jaylee feels that she is good at cheer, spelling, poetry, and that her best qualities are honesty, loyalty, and being a good friend. This year, Jaylee has learned to write an essay and has become better in ELA. A couple of her bucket list items are traveling to Italy to see her family and eating brick oven pizza. In 5 years, Jaylee sees herself attending OU and working at Starbucks part-time. Congratulations, Jaylee. Our second 8th grade graduate for Stratford Middle School is David Enrique Arriaga. David feels his best qualities are being funny and doing well in sports. The biggest thing he has learned this year is how to write an essay. Some of the things he would like to accomplish are going to college and exploring the world. David's favorite quote is, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." In other words, if you work hard, your dreams can become reality. Congratulations, David. Next, we have Veronica Ray Bear. Veronica feels that she does well in writing, reading, and sports. She also learned that she can expand her vocabulary by using outside sources. She considers being loyal and positive her best qualities. 2 things on Veronica's bucket list are going to the Grand Canyon and experiencing the Northern Lights. In 5 years, she would like to be attending OBU or TCU to study photography and cosmetology. Congratulations, Veronica. Next up is William Ray Bright. William feels his best qualities are making people feel better and being laid back. At school, he does well in math, and at home, he is improving on his instruments. Some things he has learned this year are how to write an essay and how to become a better person. Bucket list items for William include visiting Ireland with his mom and playing the guitar for a crowd. William would like to attend college after high school. Congratulations, William. Jackson Chandler Bryant. Jackson feels that he does well in singing and that his best quality is being there for his friends. Something he has learned this year is that even the worst situations can be made into something better. Traveling to Japan and creating a video game are items on Jackson's bucket list. In 5 years, he would like to be in college or have a job. His favorite quote is, "You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough." Congratulations, Jackson. Tyler Campbell. Tyler feels that his best quality is being kind and that playing sports is something he does well. This year he learned how to write better. One of Tyler's bucket list items is to go to Boston and watch a Red Sox game. In 5 years he would like to see himself attending college. His favorite quote is, "A goal should scare you a little and excite you a lot." To him, this means to never be scared. that something he does well is playing sports and that his best quality is being enthusiastic. This year, Creed feels that he has really learned how to write better. His bucket list includes killing an elk and a moose. After graduation, Creed plans to have a job wiring buildings. His favorite quote is, "If you're not first, you're last." This encourages him to strive harder to be first and put his best effort forward. Congratulations, Creed. That man on the tractor is Walker Kyle Chandler. You need to stop, Walker. Brakes. There we go. Walker feels that playing sports is something he does very well and that his best quality is being on-ramp. This year he has learned the 3 models of riding, Algebra 1, how to drive Mrs. Hinkle and Mrs. C crazy, and what it's like to set an example for all the younger kids. Walker's bucket list includes winning a state championship in basketball and attending OSU and playing basketball there. Congratulations, Walker. Next up, we have Aiden True Collins. Aiden's best quality is being enthusiastic. He does very well in art, and he has learned a lot about creative writing this year. Traveling the world and having a job in the arts are 2 items on his bucket list. In 5 years, Aiden wants to be living on his own with a good job. His favorite quote is, "Love with your heart, use your head for everything else." Congratulations, Aiden. Cody Catherine Gerst. Cody's best qualities are being funny and honest. She also feels that she is very good at applying makeup. An important event she has learned about this year is the history of the Holocaust. 2 things on her bucket list are traveling the world and starting a makeup brand. In 5 years, she is planning on being in college. Her favorite quote is, "Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path." Congratulations, Cody.
Good job, Cody.
Joshua Gifford. Joshua feels that he is good in basketball and writing. His best qualities are being honest, positive, and trustworthy. His bucket list items include owning a car and going to the Bahamas. In 5 years, he wants to be prepared for college and own a nice car. His favorite quote is, "Why do it today when you can do it tomorrow?" Congratulations, Josh. Cynthia Diane Good. Cynthia feels she is good at drawing, reading, and that her best quality is being honest. Her bucket list includes going skydiving and getting married. In 5 years, she hopes to be living in a house or an apartment, working as a tattoo artist, and starting a family. Her favorite quote is, "Everyone wants change, but no one is willing to make it." Congratulations, Cynthia. Devin James Good. Go ahead and step out. Take a picture, Devin. Devin's best qualities are being positive and loyal. He feels he does well in sports. This year he learned how to write expository and narrative essays. Some things on his bucket list are to meet Jim Carrey and Justin Roiland. In 5 years, he wants to be living in an apartment and later getting a house in Oklahoma. His favorite quote is, "A day without laughter is a day wasted." Congratulations, Devin.
Good job, Devin. That's Cindy.
Fisher Goodrich. Fisher feels that he does very well in sports, and his best quality is being positive. Two things on his bucket list are learning to shoot guns and beating President Trump. In 5 years, Fisher plans to be in the military. His favorite quote is, "When the government takes away citizens' right to bear arms, it becomes citizens' duty to take away government's right to govern." Congratulations, Fisher.
Yeah. Okay, stop right there.
Sajjad
go right
Hyder. Sajjad feels that he does pretty well in Algebra 1 and that his best qualities are being positive and enthusiastic.
Move your hair back.
Some things he has learned this year are how to shoot a basketball and doing inequalities. Two things on his bucket list are traveling the world and becoming an architect or engineer. In 5 years, Sajjad plans on living out of state and going to college. Congratulations, Sajjad.
Good job, Cindy. Good job. Good job.
Skylar Scott Jocelyn. Skylar feels that his best quality is looking good. One of the things he has learned this year is how to do a speaker's tag. A couple of things on his bucket list are going skydiving and scuba diving. In 5 years, Skylar plans on playing football. His favorite quote is, "When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful." Congratulations, Skylar.
Again.
Braylon King. Braylon feels that he is good in sports and that his best quality is being loyal. Some of the things he has learned this year are how to write a narrative and calculating slope in math. His bucket list items are going to Florida and a Major League Baseball game. In 5 years, Braylon plans to be in college. His favorite quote is, "Heroes come and go, but legends are forever." Congratulations, Braylon.
Good job, Braylon. Good job, Braylon.
I know somebody. Brian McGregor. Brian feels that he does well in reading, sports, and talking, and this is his best quality is being kind. Some of the things he has learned this year are sentence structure, a little bit of algebra, and a lot about rocks. Two items on his bucket list are skydiving and having kids. In 5 years, Brian plans to be in college. Congratulations, Brian. Logan McMurrian.
Right there, Logan. Go on that next.
Logan has been active in art and likes to do art. He has also been active in FFA this year. He does not have a favorite quote. He likes all quotes. Congratulations, Logan. Micah Grace Meyer. Micah feels that she is good at showing guts and that her best quality is caring for others. Things she has learned this year are finding what X equals, how to show a goat, and how to public speak. Her bucket list items include being a veterinarian and having a 1959 Chevy Apache. Yes. In 5 years, Micah plans to be at the College of the Ozarks studying animal science. Her favorite quote is, "I will walk by faith even when I cannot see." Congratulations, Micah. Hannah Alexis Montanez. Hannah's best quality is being loyal, and she feels she does well in cheer and track. Something she has learned this year is how to better cope with life stressors. 2 of her bucket list items are traveling to another country and becoming a diabetes advocate for other people. In 5 years, she plans to be in college. Her favorite quote is, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Congratulations, Hannah. Ivory Snow Mounsey. Ivory feels that she does well in singing and writing. Her best qualities are being enthusiastic and loyal. Something she has learned this year is to not oversleep. Her bucket list includes making something of herself and becoming rich and successful. In 5 years, Ivory wants to be in college, probably fighting with an atheist professor over religion.
Go ahead.
Congratulations, Ivory. Haywood Norton. Tanner's best qualities are being a loyal friend and kind. Things he's good at include fishing and playing video games. This year he learned about the ultimate gift and that hard work pays off. 2 bucket list items are to work out more and be a programmer editor. In 5 years, Tanner would like to be going to college to start his computer programming and editing career. Congratulations, Tanner. Jessa Marie Nunn. Jessa thinks that her best quality is being positive and that she plays sports pretty well. This year she learned to stay positive and not get down about things. Her bucket list item includes finishing high school with straight A's and becoming a pediatric oncologist. In 5 years, Jessa plans to be in her first year of college and working a part-time job to save money for her first house. Congratulations, Jessa. Ashlyn Joelle Patron. Ashlyn feels that she is very good at sleeping and that her best qualities are being sarcastic and funny. This year, she learned that no matter how many times you ask Mrs. Ryerson to take a nap in class, she always says no. One of her bucket list items is to marry Parker McCollum. In 5 years, Ashlyn wants to be a bridesmaid in Ella Billings and Gavin Watkins' wedding. Her favorite quote is, "Practice makes perfect." Congratulations, Ashlyn. Ethan Rees. Ethan feels that he does most things well and that his best quality is being honest. One thing he's learned this year is that bats are not good for eating, and he does not want to be quarantined. 2 bucket list items are graduating from OU Law School and visiting Japan. In 5 years, Ethan plans to be attending college. His favorite quote, "Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups." Congratulations, Ethan. Madison Elizabeth Rich. Madison feels that she is good at showing and her best quality is being honest. A few things she has learned this year are sentence structure, slope, leadership skills, and forensics. Two of her bucket list items are becoming an orthodontist and owning a meat market. In 5 years, Madison plans to be attending OSU. Her favorite quote is, "All it takes is faith and trust." Congratulations, Maddie.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah.
Lene Sandlin.
Sit right on that.
Lene feels she does well in softball. In 5 years, she sees herself starting college. Her favorite quote is, "Don't change so people will like you. Be yourself, and the right people will love the real you." Congratulations, Lene. Gracie Kate Smith. Gracie feels that she does very well in math and that her best quality is positivity. This year she has learned to enjoy every moment to the fullest. Her bucket list items include competing in the National Finals Rodeo and going to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In 5 years she wants to become a veterinarian. Her favorite quote, "I can do all things through him who gives me strength." Congratulations, Gracie. Riley Mae Smith. Riley feels that she does well in cheerleading and her best qualities are being kind and loyal. This year she learned a lot about riding. Her bucket list items are becoming a midwife, getting married, and adopting a child in need. In 5 years, Riley plans to apply to OU. Her favorite quote is, "Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going, tough situations build strong people." Congratulations, Riley. Landon Rhett Stringer. Landon thinks his best quality is being positive and that he does well in sports. A couple of things he has learned this year are how to read notes and correct sentence structure. On his bucket list, he looks forward to hunting and fishing in Oregon. In 5 years, Landon plans on going to Votech and preparing for college. His favorite quote is, "Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on until the day of Christ Jesus." Congratulations, Landon. Rita Tom. Rita's favorite quote is, "The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain," by Dolly Parton. In other words, in life, you have to put up with the bad to get the good. In 5 years, Rita plans on going to college to pursue a career as a doctor.
Okay, now look at this pool.
Congratulations, Rita. Brandon Cole Turner. Cole feels he is good at sports and writing. His best quality is that he is kind. This year he learned how to write a narrative. His favorite quote is, "There are only 2 ways to live your life, as though nothing is a miracle, as though everything is a miracle." Congratulations, Cole.
Okay.
Kanan Alexander Weddle. Kanan's best quality is being loyal, and he feels he does very well in sports. One thing he learned this year is how to better write a paper. A couple of bucket list items of his are playing pro basketball and becoming a millionaire. In 5 years, he plans to play in the NBA. His favorite quote is, "Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard." Congratulations, Kanan.
That's good.
Bailey Ray Wessel. Bailey feels that she is good in art and that her best quality is being a good friend. One thing she has learned this year is that she got a lot better in math. In 5 years, Bailey plans to be a tattoo artist and hopes to be living in the country. Her favorite quote is, "You gotta dance like nobody's watching."
Okay. Job, Bailey.
Congratulations, Bailey.
Good job, Bailey.
Okay, that's good.
Abby Lane Wigley. Abby feels she does very well in reading and writing and that her best quality is being positive. This year she has learned not to be so hard on herself and to have fun. 2 bucket list items are to achieve dreams and surround herself with great people. In 5 years, Abby plans to be in college. Her favorite quote is, "Stop wishing for it and start working for it." Congratulations, Abby. Our final parade graduate is Grace Wright. She's escorted by her cousins. I don't think she understands the whole social distancing thing. Grace feels she does well reading, writing, and playing instruments. Her best quality is knowing when she's allowed to joke with Mrs. Hinkle. One thing she learned this year is that her dad didn't actually make her call him Mr. Wright. One of her bucket list items is to visit Greece. In 5 years, she plans to be attending college at OSU. Her favorite quote is, "Chuck Norris's tears can cure the coronavirus. Too bad he's never cried, ever." Congratulations, Grace. And that concludes the 8th grade graduation parade for this year's Corona version. We thank you all for coming. Hope you have a great summer.